Welcome back, I'm Rachel, and in this video I'm going to go over the structure and function of the Abductor Digiti Minimi muscle of the foot. Firstly, where is this muscle located? The Abductor Digiti Minimi muscle of the foot is found on the lateral side of each foot. To get a closer look at this muscle, we need to look at the plantar view of the right foot. This muscle is located in the first layer of plantar muscles. It can be seen here highlighted in red on the lateral side of the foot. The other muscles located in the first layer are the abductor hallucis muscle and the flexor digitorum brevis muscle. Where does this muscle originate? This muscle originates primarily from the calcaneus bone, specifically from the lateral and medial processes of the calcaneal tuberosity of this bone. If we take a closer look at the plantar view of the calcaneus bone, we can see highlighted in red where this muscle originates from. This muscle also originates from the plantar aponeurosis and the area between this and the processes of the calcaneal tuberosity. What is the course of this muscle? This muscle runs distally along the lateral side of the plantar surface of the foot towards the fifth digit before forming a tendon. In some cases, some fibers may form a separate muscle at around the point of the tuberosity of the fifth metatarsal. This muscle is known as the abductor osseous metatarsi digiti quinti muscle. Where does this muscle insert onto? The tendon of this muscle inserts onto the fifth proximal phalanx bone, specifically onto the plantar surface of the base of this bone. What arteries supply this muscle? This muscle is primarily supplied by the lateral plantar artery. The lateral plantar artery can be seen here highlighted in yellow. What about nerve supply to this muscle? This muscle is innervated mainly by the lateral plantar nerve. The lateral plantar nerve can be seen here highlighted in blue. What actions are this muscle involved in? This muscle primarily functions in the flexion of the fifth digit. In other words, the movement of the little toe downwards. It is also involved in the abduction of this toe. In other words, the movement of the little toe away from the midline of the foot. And that concludes this video on the structure and function of the Abductor Digiti Minimi muscle of the foot. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you for watching. If you want to support this channel, please subscribe and check out more of my videos.